This is a transmission for a beautiful soul whose nature is what I refer to as starborn. She is more comfortable in the etheric world than she is in the physical, three-dimensional world. And we might say, well, why is that a problem? And the challenge is that for those who have incarnated, landed in body in order to serve, in order to be present, to live in alignment, for these individuals, it is more painful to live disconnected from body than it is to come fully into the physical self. To be here in this world with all of its challenges and suffering is actually the way forward for a starborn soul. This transmission speaks to exactly where her fear lies and how she might move forward in terms of aligning with her higher nature. Monster in the light. There are those who came to Earth to lead, and there are those who came to lead through the denial of their leadership, saying, "Oh, no, not I, no, not I. Let me be only the gentle music of the soul." And then, in this very denial, crash into the personal lie. For I am the power. I am the drive. I am the total of all light and dark, and as such I will learn to see more and fear less, most especially not to fear the self I hide. We know what it means to fear the dark, but seldom do we understand why we do. We think it is too terrible to truly see. We think it will consume us, or that we do not wish to be a part of any world where the sun disappears at night. But so much more than this. We fear the dark because it comes to remind us of the power, the passion of our brilliance. It reminds us that in fact, we have nothing to fear, for our own light is always more powerful. And it is this truth we are so afraid to see. Where is the logic, you cry? Why would I fear the very light which comes to rescue me? And yet, all you angels of the world, it is so. It is so that you run from the very grace which is yours. For to claim this grave power, you must agree to see who you are, and in that reclamation stand up in the face of all darkness, yours and others, and say, I have come, I have arrived, and the darkness is no more. And the truth is, dear guardian of all that is beautiful, all that is safe and pure, it is your willingness to claim your own gifts of mystery and clarity which holds the answer to even the most terrible of all the shadows which have fallen across your path. As you stand to say, I am stronger, I am more real, I am unafraid to look the monster in the eye, it is this very willingness which awakens not only your permission to choose your own desires, but the wider, greater knowledge that there is no force under heaven which can harm you, which can soil the beauty of your earth. Once you rise up without apology, rise up in the knowledge that whatever horror is brought to you, your own invitation to your divine nature is stronger, brighter, richer, and in this richness is capable of transforming the suffering you have been so afraid to see within your world. Think of this. Before there was light, and all was only the vast nothingness of the non-illuminated state, there was no contradiction. But upon the arrival of that which you know so well, the radiance, the language of your heart, the dark must lose its force. It cannot remain once light enters. It loses all power and must dissipate until true nature, true vision is restored. And thus you have been born to see that the more you hide, the more you retreat from your own passion, the greater your fear, the less your strength and capacity to cope in a shadowy world. But the day you say, I open my eyes wide, I see in my willingness, I see everything I have been most afraid to see. When I shine my gaze into what has been hidden, I feel my own fierce truth rise. And the lie of the bad, the pretense of the terrible, must melt. Because the dawn has come, and that which kept me weeping in my bed has dissolved. My vision, my light is all I have ever needed to feel safe and at home. No more will I give my attention to the urge to run away, to deny. No more will I assume the power of that which once rocked and destroyed my world. Instead, I claim the Creator within me. Instead, I see I am but God, and as such there is nothing beyond my love, nothing which cannot be melted by the hot light of my own heart. Shadow and source are one.